Hello guys, we are gonna finish Legendary now, that's the team that I'm using. Uh, I'm gonna talk about them in detail. Uh, let's see how we finish a node. Very easy. Okay. Can't kill here. Okay. As you see, Olman Logan is clearly like the best character here. Archangel isn't trash. Like his cemetery ones are kinda nice. Just very squishy, he's very easy to die. You almost want many times to leave her alive because she summons and then Archangel does damage and reduces their meter. Okay, that's it. It's very. Alright, and we're done with Legendary. Let's see how long it took me and which characters I did like and which I didn't. So first attack was a 2-shot. This was a 3 tap. So let's go into Legendary here. Okay. So Allman Logan, big MVP. For this he's a skirmisher and he can make all his allies as stackers. It's very nice. He also gains ability when he assists, so it's nice to pair him with fast characters like Black Cat and Green Goblin Classic. Rogue and Archangel are still kinda fast. Then Black Cat was the second best character. I wouldn't say like it was the Allman Logan show. It was the Allman Logan plus Black Cat show. I also put a diamond on her once I brought her to Gear Tier 19, and she was amazing. Like stun trauma, 10-meter ones, even small ones, with her basic, but she does put out slow. The counterattacks, all her survivability, she's fast and makes Logan assist and go faster. So this duo is absolutely mandatory. I love them, and I would say the third best character was Rogue in many senses because she was tanky. I liked her control. She provided some protection for the rest of the members to go. Otherwise, Archangel and Green Goblin Classic would die all the time because they are very squishy. Allman Logan that has have a revive, gains an immunity, gains speed bar when he's attacked, and Black Cat Has also immunity in many cases. Does stop chains with her counterattacks. So they're very nice and they're survivable. And but you also need Rogue if you have this team. Maybe if you had instead of Archangel someone like Doc Ock would go a lot better. But a Green Goblin Classic and especially Archangel were very squishy, very easy to die. Green Goblin Classic didn't do like too much. He also only starts with 3 charges. He doesn't replace them if there's no Doc Ock. So yes, his charges are nice. Yes, he does some terminator rewinds. This is almost 0 is like 2%. It's not something like it's super impactful, but he does put out drama, which is nice. The terminator rewind here is very good. And he gets speed up and stuff, and he does it every second turn. He does put out defense downs. I don't think he has any healing mechanic. Like alone, he kinda. If you attack him, you want the opponent then to don't attack him 2 or 3 times because then he will die. He doesn't have too much health. He doesn't heal. Archangel has very minimal healing mechanic that in crits he heals self and horseman. His own and horseman crits that sometimes happen. She heals 10% per turn, so there's some survivability there. But she doesn't have drain if there's no unlimited. And she has her death proof and stuff. So also to evades, I'm not like a I'm not like super impressed with how Archangel and Green Goblin Classic performed. Was definitely the Allman Logan and Black Cat show, and Rogue helped the team keep going because if Green Goblin Classic and Archangel are alive, then Allman Logan at least assists and gets speed bar. Archangel, once he doesn't die, I set him at the far opposite side of Rogue because he's the squeeziest. Once he doesn't die, his passive yes, doesn't do too much damage. It's not super impactful by the damage he does, which is okay. And he gives some energy to himself and possibly Rogue. If he does do, if he does take the kill for someone, takes a final blow. Once Pullman Logan assists, then it doesn't count. But he terminator rewinds people by 10%. Reduces speed bar for all enemies by 10%, and this adds up. Like this helps your legendary team take more turns than the opponents because you also have some terminator rewinds with Black Cat. You have Allman Logan always taking turns when he's attacked or he assists. You have Rogue doing the terminator rewinds and gaining speed bar. So Archangel is kind of nice if he survives. He wasn't like as trash as I thought he would be. He was my last choice. He's just squishy, he's easy to die, and Green Goblin Classic is the second worst. Like without Doc Ock, he's not like extremely good. I mean, he's kinda fast. Allman Logan assists. He puts out defense down that other people can do than a more damage with. He also puts like here less defense down. So who I'm very happy with the team I took. It was easy to clean. All my local black cat show again. If I had all the gear available that I wanted, I would probably replace. I was thinking about the Hawk to bring him. I decided I had to wait a little bit for the tech, not too much, but also to use his unique version PAV for the Spider Society team. But Doc Ock is a great choice. If I had to pick and I had infinite gear, I would probably do Red Hulk instead of Archangel. He has a battlefield effect that's very nice. I already have him at 2 diamonds, Terminator Winds, does damage. I think he's, yes, on turn he heals 20%, so he has a lot more survivability. I would love to have him at gear tier 19 for war and some nice crucible uses. Archangel, I could have done Morgan Le Fay. Kinda wanted to save her unique, but besides that, I kinda am using Archangel a little bit more as plug and play than Morgan at the moment. You can use him with Cabal and have a kinda early crit, and then Terminator Wines. Maybe, yes, with the Apocalypse theme. I think he's kind of impactful, like a little bit, even a little bit more than Morgan. I wouldn't hate Morgan or Nova. I was almost wanting to do Omega Red instead of Archangel, but decided to go with Archangel because I was saving his unique for Penny. I got a few more and I'm not super far away of doing Penny, and so I said, okay, I would prefer to have an Archangel at gear 19 and he could save me in some crucible matches going with a Apocalypse, or he could be helpful with his damage and Terminator Winds with something like Cabal. Omega Red, many times it's in the bench for me, even in war he's not used, so okay, it would ramp up a little bit Weapon X. On the other hand, late death cycle leaving this team might make it obsolete. So I don't see like the many great choices. Maybe if I had to wait anyways a little bit for legendary, maybe I would wait to have the newest legendary instead of Archangel. I like the rest of the team. I like their uses outside of Dark Dimension. Maybe a little bit less Archangel, but Rogue would be very nice to be at Gear 19. Allman Logan is the best. Black Cat and Green Goblin Classic will get uses for a long time outside of Dark Dimension, so yeah, that's great. Maybe if I had like Captain Britain, I would consider Black Bolt. Now that I don't, with the way they did it, I'm not super engaged about Crucible. I don't think I would consider Iron Man, he's very expensive. Prefer Doc Ock. Nova is also a choice you could use. I don't know if Adam Warlock, his unique is kind of in demand. But he would at least cross my mind if I had his unique. I think the rest are kind of dead now. There's not like so many great options. Definitely do Allman Logan, definitely do Black Cat, Goblin Classic maybe for his use outside, maybe Rogue for her use outside, and then I would do Red Hulk. I had a lot of mutants, I went with Archangel. I wasn't super upset with how he performed, but he was quizzy.